Team Avatar quarrel with each other. Toph says she couldn't save the bison app because the library restrictor started sinking, and she held the building while the Avatar crew was trying to get out. And immediately blames Toph that she didn't care about Appa and that she's a bad person. Basically sulking. So, what you a minute ago lied to the spirit Banshee Tong, told him you wouldn't use the knowledge for war, spat this bullshit in his face. He believed you and you fucking betrayed him. But you forgotten about this, right? The fact that you created a dangerous situation and then had to choose between saving the bison or your friend, and you will immediately rescue that forgotten too. Toph is to blame. And the fact that you concrete dumbass, we will ignore it, right? And anyway, if someone stole the bison, that's not mean they going to roast it for meat. They will try to sell it somewhere. And that means you can find guy who stole it, torture him, get information, then get bison lately. But instead of making rational choices, Aang goes into wild denial and sulks. Result, team breaks up for time, like in politics today. Vika, Vice and another House Alonso go to a desert tavern and encounter the local branch of White Lotus. Nothing special to comment on here, except that it show well that you can't build any secret organization if you live in village with 3 miners. You're visible, everyone knows about you. In a big city you can hide, in small, no. Team Avatar meets desert nomads. In desert, of course. The chieftain's little son accuses them out of nowhere, claiming they are thieves and stole his people's sheep flat out on the spot. So basically he's trying to cover him on tracks by attacking an ice cream. In all my life, I've never seen the counter-assassination, the counter-accusation trick work, maybe on some very spineless citizen, but not in general. If you are going to lie, lie well, lie to the end. Don't change your behaviors because of the lie. Remember what you lied before. Think through your strategy and be ready for consequences. Because lying is ungrateful work. You tell one lie, then you have to keep this lie in your head all the time, and before every action ask yourself, will this next thing contradict my previous lie? Otherwise, you will get caught. Team Avatar encounters an old granny who refuses to help them, an aggressive, loud-mounted, Soviet Union-style old bitch. Even though she has nothing to do with the Soviet Union, it's just the archetype. But the moment she sees a prestige big-funk family pass, she immediately bends over the backwards and hand out tickets to everyone. When you talk to people like her, you can momently think, life is so unfair, I have to tolerate this old bitch. But let me tell you something. With this personality, the vicious neck routine, she will sooner or later drive her husband into the grave. Her children will run away from her. At the best, they will send her food and avoid talking to her. She would not find new lover because she would be old. And then she will wander around begging, please help the old lady. And we are all supposed to ignore the fact that she lived her entire life like livestock and is not trying to weaponize pity. If she were a normal woman, she'd have a normal husband, normal kids, grandkids, and would not need any help. So the question becomes, what exactly did you do with your whole life that you ended up starving in old age? Where are your friends and relatives? A pair of refugees ask the Avatar for help because their documents were stolen. The same old crone refuses to help and starts saying hilarious nonsense. Without rules, there is no orders. Without order, no law. Without law, no civilization. Even short 1 minute ago, she issues by phone tickets purely through connections. Why not just repeat the same thing? Toph says, let these people through too. They are my friends too. They're traveling with me. There is another argument. Do what I want or I will kill you, and then kill her. What will they do the Avatar? Nothing. He's basically a portable machine that let the killing slide. Crossing the serpent pass. Aang shuts down emotionally as a psychological defense mechanism because he feels guilty for losing control. Honestly, most conflicts in real life happen because people never define the rules of communication. In male groups, for example, everything fine, and then out of nowhere, little insults. Obviously inappropriate, but there we are. Zuko Azai-san and Ira Hazelonson talk with Jet. Jet suggests robbing a ship captain to steal food. No surprise, and what else can Zuko Azai-san do besides war and violence? Today, thanks to the internet, you can learn a new profession in a year or maybe two, but involved without the internet, good luck. Information spreads like turtles mating, slowly, like old men's fucking, slowly and reluctantly. Later, Jet tries to recruit Zuko Azai-san into his terrorist freedom fighters for everything good with everything bad. Zuko Azai-san refuses, but Jet notices Ira Hazelonson eating tea with firebending. Jet claims he wants a new life, but he keeps trying to trip up some eternal revolution anyway. And in real lives, the same problem. Countless people return from the front lines. The couple Team Avatar is caught safely deliver the baby, and they name the girl Hope. Meanwhile, Sokka starts crowning and fainting when the woman gives birth. I honestly don't understand why the show treats Sokka like an idiot and degenerate. Is there some quota I don't want to know, like a serial must include 50% of women, among them some percently on psychos, victims, mom times, and among the men at least one clown idiot, one psychopath, and several other citizens with cliches. Thankfully, this show actually has many thing characters. While this is plagued with modern show and films, a fully competent male character is incredibly rare. Meanwhile, clowns, handpicked losers, degenerates, an entire ocean of them. What is they even connected to? Do people really just swallow it so they keep on making more of it?